What's up, guys? So today I'm going to cover the number 2 way that I'm currently making true passive income from savings while living abroad, and that is through foreign currency accounts at Everbank, which is a bank in Florida, the official sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars NFL football team. They have physical bank locations in several places in Florida, and I think St. Louis, but not all over the U.S. It's a smaller bank, but what's nice about it is I've been using them several years now. It's a very easy account to manage from anywhere. You can also do wires to yourself to anywhere, and you can hold foreign currencies, right? And even invest in foreign currency CDs and make interest on said currency, while you're holding it if you want, right? Or you can just hold the currency in your account. And several of the currencies, like the euros, are deliverable in the flesh, right? If you were to call them up and ask for that, they could deliver the hard currency to you, which is pretty nice. So it's a nice diversification tool that I've liked to use. Not just rely 100%, have your savings in the dollar, right? So again, we can take a look here at the rates they're currently offering, Everbank, right, at everbank.com. Let me show you here. Second. And you can basically see the Brazilian real is offering 10.65% APR annual rate on the 3-month CD, right, with them. And the minimums is 10,000 US dollars. But you could also invest in the British pound and make 2%, or the Hungarian forint, make 4%, the Indian rupee, make 4%, Mexican peso, make 6.4%. You get the idea. The Norwegian kroner make 2%, the New Zealand dollar 1.5%, Polish zloty, South American rand. And so what you can see is, a lot of these currencies like the Brazilian real and Mexican peso, they kind of follow, the price of oil, right? It's kind of on an inverse relationship. For me, different currencies follow different baskets. The euro currency kind of follows its own beat of the drum, but a lot of these developing world currencies, like the South African rand and the Brazilian real and the Mexican peso, they kind of follow inversely the price of oil. As oil goes up, their currency is going to go also up in value against the dollar, right? And as oil prices drop, because their economy is so oil and natural resource based, as commodities in general drop in price, the dollar is going to strengthen, and these currencies are also going to drop in value. So it's kind of a good dollar hedge. It depends what you're looking for, right? The price of oil, for instance, has been on a steady decline since about 2022, and that's what you can see, like from the Brazilian real here, also a steady decline pretty much since, look at the 5-year chart. It's actually been holding up pretty well, but it's on a steady decline as well since about 2022, but it did have a strengthening and then also a subsequent fall. So again, just not something to put all your money in, but it's a diversification tool for your portfolio, and something you can make extra money on. All you have to do is call up Everbank a week or two before your CD ends, and they can transfer the money. They can close the CD out and transfer the money back to dollars if that's what you want. But again, this is the number 2 way that I generate income, steady income, truly passive. Don't really have to do anything when when living abroad. And it's also a great way to diversify out of the dollar, not just have all your savings in the dollar. So something to think about. I'm Mr.